how can people like that's watching and listening to us right now, how can they get a hold of your services?
Well, you can, easiest way to go to our website, which is www.sunrise.org. It has a breakdown of all the 21 offices that we have across the state. We have 21 offices between our foster care and residential programs that are all across the state. What's unique about where you are here in Corbin is that we have a facility in Somerset, it's just a few miles down the road. We also have a foster care office in Somerset, and then we also have an after-school program in London, Kentucky. It's called the Youth Support Center. It's at the old Sue Bennett College.
Yeah.
It's an after-school program. It's really a unique program. I love that program because we get these kids in who they maybe have been truant or something like that. The court has got them in front of the judge for whatever reason.
Right.
But they have determined that these kids are at risk. Mm-hmm. And rather than serve out their community service time of painting lines on the side of the street or picking up garbage,
right.
the judges have said, let's send them to Sunrise at Youth Support, where we'll give them alcohol and drug abuse training.
Great.
We'll give them anger management. We give them tutoring skills for school to help them get their grades up. We do some team building exercises and those kind of things. We pick them up after school. We bring them in, we feed them, we take them home at night. And then once a week we have a local church that comes in and spends time with them and does a devotion and things. And we're seeing that this program has just right at a 70% success rate, meaning that the courts don't see them again.
Right.
That goes to breaking that cycle of abuse and neglect that they're in. And we're just so thankful that we're able to witness that and be a part of that.
That makes me so thankful. I commend your work, what you're doing for these youth, the young people. You know, every day they can make a difference. And you know, talking about troubled teens and troubled youth, there are so many right now that are troubled, that just need that guidance and that direction, and that's exactly what you're focusing on. You want to help these kids, you know, and we're living in such a time that, you know, we need to all do more. We need to all reach out and get behind Sunrise and different organizations that are targeting troubled youth and do our part.
Yeah, another way we're targeting the troubled youth in this area is we have started a drug-free coalition. It's called RISE, Above Drugs.
RISE.
It stands for Reaching Individual Students Every Day. And we're primarily located in Laurel County right now with that. But we're making, as you know, this area is just polluted with drugs and drug activity. And the only way to attack that and make a difference is to start educating those younger children.
Right.
There's a lot of different programs for kids to teach them about the dangers of drugs, but those programs seem to stop when they're around 4th and 5th grade. And that's really a crucial time when you want to be able to reinforce them that there's something better out there than drugs, because that becomes the time of period in their lives where the peer pressure begins to mount. And by the time that they're in junior high and high school, that's really when it comes to a head. And so we're targeting those younger youth and the community as well, and the younger adults to the dangers of drugs.
Exactly.
And it's just another part of the thing that Sunrise is offering to the local communities to make a difference in the lives of those who are hurting, who are in need of some direction and guidance.
And I've noticed a lot of times, you know, neglected youth or neglected teens, that gives them more time to get in mischief and things of the world. But we need to target them and to spend time with them, to show them care and to show them love. See, that's the problem right there. You cannot neglect your youth or your children or just let them do whatever they want to do, because they will end up with the wrong crowd.
Sure.
And what we need to do is get behind Sunrise Christian Services, because they are doing the work every day. You know, you might have a full-time job, might not have time to spend all the quality time that you would like to with your kids. How can people get involved, volunteer and join in with you and do things?
There's a whole host of different ways on our website.
Right.
Ways you can be involved, and it could be coming out and spending a day with some of the kids at one of our different programs.
Right.
To donate your time that way, to come out and just do a party, do a devotion, do a craft, do those kind of things at one of the different locations we have. It may be as simply as taking the time to write birthday cards. We can provide you with the first names of children across the state.
Oh, that's great.
For the month of December, January, whichever month you want. And you can just take the time to write out a birthday card that says, Billy, happy birthday.
Right.
I'm praying for you, or those kinds of words of encouragement. Send them the scripture. I've seen kids that get those. I've seen kids that have had those in their rooms, in our different facilities, and it makes a difference.
Yeah.
It goes back to reinforcing what we tell them, is that there is a better life out there than what you've been experiencing.
Right.
And there are people that are genuinely praying for you and wanting to see you do well.
Exactly.
One of the biggest ways that someone can really help us out is becoming a foster parent.